A quick bit of news, just a friendly reminder that the pre-orders for the S.H.Figuarts, Berserk, Guts, and Griffith pre-orders will go live today or tomorrow, depending on where you're living, the 26th of April, as Tamashii did just reveal new promotional images of their upcoming S.H.Figuarts, Guts, and Griffith from Berserk on their official Instagram account. Tamashii have also updated their website with all the pretty pictures I'm showing you now, with information on the figures themselves and all the accessories we'll be getting with these releases. And these two come with a ton of accessories, release dates, and retail pricing. You guys know that I don't watch too much current anime, but Berserk was one that I grew up with, so these two are right up my alley, and just wow, these figures look incredible in their own respective ways. I mean, Guts and Griffith are completely polar opposites to each other, but the amount of detail on each figure just really blows my mind. I want to take a look at Guts first, and it's interesting to see that Tamashii have chosen to go with this version. I guess this would be the Fantasia arc, or what I think looks like it to me. It's the Berserker armor, kind of just stripped down, because he still does wear the Berserker armor in this arc, just no helmet. Guts also adds a couple of straps, some pouches, and the knives at the front. He has, the white streak in his hair, so they've clearly gone with an older version of Guts, as opposed to Griffith in his, full Hawk's armor look from the Golden Age arc. But I guess that's the most iconic look for Griffith, but I would love to get multiple versions of Guts from the different story arcs as well. We got a couple different versions of Guts from Figma, from when he first joins the Hawks, to his black swordsman look, to the full Berserk armor, so I am totally happy with the version Tamashii have given us. Figuarts don't really do wired capes. They have in some cases, but it's usually just a firm material that kind of, holds its position for just a brief period of time, and I think it's the same situation we got with the Avengers Assemble Thor. It's got a bit of playability, but they're not like your fully wired capes we get with Mafex. What I'm really liking about what we can see so far is just how detailed this figure is. I've had to really sit down and, look at the pictures over and over again, because you can easily miss all the little sculpted details on the figure at first glance. They've even sculpted in the brand of sacrifice on the back of his neck there. It also looks like we'll be getting a ton of accessories with Guts, including some very manga art inspired facial expressions. I really love how gritty these turned out. I'm looking at the faces, and then I'm looking at the manga art for reference, and Tamashii really nailed the art style. On the official website from the product description page, it does look like one of the knives will be a removable separate piece. And speaking of extra weapons, we get an alternate cannon arm, which I think will replace his standard mechanical arm. But on top of that, we also get Guts' crossbow attachment as well. And where would Guts be without his Dragon Slayer sword, which looks absolutely massive, as it should be. But I'm just wondering if the actual figure will have any trouble holding such a heavy weapon. I just hope the wrist and elbow joints will be able to handle all that plastic weight. In any case, it looks awesome, and I'm sure with some strategic balancing, it'll hold up. The last accessory that Guts comes with, that we don't see a picture of, but it's actually written in the product description, is the Behelit itself. I couldn't find any pictures of this on the website or in any of the photos, but it could just be something that we can have Guts to hold in his hand. Guts is a regular over-the-counter release and is slated for September this year and will retail for 10,000 yen, or roughly $80 US. Pre-orders start tomorrow, April 26th. Guts left me speechless, but this blew my mind. A lot of that has to do with the original character design, but the way that Tamashii has just translated all the beauty and elegance that Griffith embodies so well. I mean, look at all those intricate little details, the sculpted in feathers, the silvery white deco of the armor and all the gold embellishments. We even get what looks to be like a silky white and royal purple wired cape, whereas Guts was just your tattered rough material that could probably give you a bit of posability. It does look like Griffith's cape will be fully wired. Not sure if it's just the sides or the sides and the bottom, but looking through the photos, it does look like you have a lot more control. Griffith will also come with an array of accessories, including an unhelmeted head with 2 facial expressions, a helmeted head with 2 facial expressions, and the visor actually moves up and down, giving you even more options. So what the Dragon Slayer is to Guts, the Saber is to Griffith, and of course you also need the sheath, which looks like it can actually hold the full sword. And I thought we were done there, but wait, there is more. a whole figure more, albeit it's more of a display piece than anything, but hot dang, we get Griffith's horse, a whole horse that Griffith can actually ride and hold the reins to. Yep, we even get some replacement rein pieces just to complete the whole riding experience. Tamashii really went all out. Again, this doesn't move, the horse isn't articulated in any way, but boy, is this a pretty looking horse. And for roughly 15,000 yen, which is about 120 US dollars, I don't think that's too bad. Anyway, Griffith is a regular over-the-counter release and is slated for October this year and will retail for 15,000 yen or roughly 120 US dollars. That's of course including the horse. Pre-orders start tomorrow, April 26th. I'll have the links to all your usual online retailers like HobbyLink Japan and Amiami. So get your phones and laptops ready because I have a strong feeling these two are going to sell out very, very quickly. And there we have it, guys. Just a quick bit of news. I was just as surprised as all of you to see Tamashii drop this reveal, but I guess at this point it wouldn't be too unfeasible to have Tamashii tackle every other major anime out there. I know a lot of you want to see some Demon Slayer and some Yu Yu Hakusho, but I'd love to see Tamashii redo an in-scale Pokemon line, Rurouni Kenshin, some Slam Dunk, or even maybe something more obscure like a game series like Castlevania. Anyway, let me know what anime lines you'd like to see Tamashii tackle. I'd love to hear all your ideas. Again, links to all your import retailers will be in the description below, so good luck with your pre-orders tomorrow. And as always, yoroshiku!